to get hold of. See, I'm just really reluctant to what I say to you know, to the council.
Yeah.
But when this councillor,
same here.
Yeah, when this councillor,
if I stick my nose in, they're going to start evicting me.
Yeah. This is the only request that I got last week was, I think it was either Wednesday evening or Thursday evening about 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I tried giving you a ring to arrange a time.
Yeah.
To see you, and your phone, your mobile wasn't answering.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah.
So that's when I start thinking, hang on, you know, what's happening?
Am I in Nick again? Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is it. So I thought, well, hang on, just, you know. So that's when I called you the next day, and
I know I've had 2 anonymous calls that I didn't, because I thought that was a CPS bitch. I wanted her to ring me on the landline.
Right, because no,
she keeps ringing me on that.
I called you on the mobile from my
mobile, it comes up
so
anonymous, so I might not have noticed as well.
Okay, yeah. So I didn't, you know, I thought, well, let's just sort of hang on, you know.
Yeah.
And then I got an email from the council. I think it's a woman called Lahisa. She's sort of some kind of assistant with one of the directors, because I think it's sort of gone up. This councillor guy, sort of changed.
Yeah, well, he's Labour.
Yeah. So they've said. So this email was saying, you know, Councillor so and such would like to know, have you managed to get in contact with Martin? So I said, I've given you a couple of calls.
Yeah.
There's no answer, but I'll be making an arrangement to see you.
Yeah.
So that was that, and then what happened then? I said, Councillor. Yeah, she was saying the thing that I got was, can you offer regarding councillors concerned about Mr. Smith's situation? And I said, look, Mr. Smith has been, we feel has been discriminated against. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
I said he had court action.
Yeah.
He has had legal representation that has failed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's all that I put.
Yeah. That's about all there is.
So yeah. So whether or not you want me to get back to this councillor, either directly or indirectly.
Yeah.
You know, whether or not he's. I don't even know his involvement with you, you know.
Well, all it is, he come down here leafleted, ran out after him, gave him the story, but he's Brunswick Park ward.
Right.
Right, he's not actually here, but he is a councillor of Barnet.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I mean, he has rung me on the landline, for example. I've got the recording, I'm sure I've got it. No one fucking rings me on the landline.
Yeah.
And although I've not answered the emails, I'm sort of saying to people, emails are delayed, I don't want to fucking deal with them.
Yeah.
All I can say is that bus driver who dragged me down the road, he pleaded guilty to careless driving. The magistrates, all the rest of it.
Yeah.
So I put a fucking complaint in directly to Hendon Magistrates Court. They've passed it on to the CPS. This includes getting Tracy Lee's, Ada McCarthy, Safer Neighbourhood team and these cunts arrested. The only one that the CPS has come back to me with is the bus driver.
Right.
He's now being retried on September the 9th.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a retrial. But when the CPS rung me, they've said, are you prepared to go to court? Because it looks like George has appealed his guilty verdict. But hang on, he pleaded guilty to avert a more serious trial.
Yeah.
And here's the problem, and this happened the other day on LBC radio with this barrister who slagged the little girl.
Oh right.
He's prosecuting for this little girl, but he's calling her promiscuous.
That's right,
Why did he use the word promiscuous or whatever it was he used? Because in the CPS's manual of wordings, that's the only wording he's allowed to use. Now with the traffic crime management use, words like deliberate attempted murder do not appear in their word processor. So they couldn't process attempted murder traffic crime management report.
It'd be
right, so it's a fucking mess. This has infiltrated all these systems.
Yeah, it is.
You know, you drive a car deliberately at somebody, it goes down as a traffic incident.
Yeah, and
instead of attempted murder. So when it gets to the 9th, if this CPS hasn't, because I'm going to go at these magistrates, because the situation is this: I'm dealing with the courts, not the police, and not the fucking CPS, because Aidan McCarthy has interfered with the police and the CPS. I swear, Tom, I'm going to put Tracy Lees in jail, because remember when I was at trial 2 years ago, within less than a week, I've just found the paperwork. It was less than a week. I've got Bob Upham on my fucking case. We're going to get evicted. And it says with Tracy Lees has put her report. This is why you can talk to someone like Nanda or Angela Barcelona. It goes back that far. Yeah. Remember Angela Barcelona? Yes, you can have a meeting, but you need to be escorted through the building with security. Yeah. It's because Tracy Lees has written these reports. He is guilty of da-da-da-da-da. Importantly, he is guilty of immoral behaviour. So I took it down to Wood Green Crown Court going, this is a Gestapo Inquisition. They've taken it off of me. I haven't been to Wood Green Crown about 6 weeks now. I am just waiting. That Gestapo poster is at Wood Green Crown Court. It's at Holborn. It's at fucking St Mary's Court. It's at the fucking Central Court. And what have they done? Sat back. It's been 2 months. Tomorrow, the Wednesday, is August the 14th. That's 7 years to the day moved in. I bet you those cunts out there now will be here on Wednesday emptying my house out.
So are you up near any post?
I haven't received any.
Right, okay.
There you go. Alright, I got this on Saturday. It's the Addington. Encloses blood test. Alright, it's just another blood test. I thought they were kicking me. So I haven't been to one of these now for nearly 3 years.
Is this for your diabetes?
Yeah.
For your,
yeah, I haven't been to one for nearly 3 years. Ever since the Lisa Mazer case started. Alright, so that's what that is. That's the only letter I've received in about... Apart from this one. I gave Dunn a bollocking. I said, get hold of that fucking court and find out what the fuck it is they've done. Because I don't know what it is they've done. And don't treat this as a document that is served.
Yeah.
There it is.
I'll just look for the glasses.
Yeah. So as far as I'm concerned, it's not served. And Mr Dunn's put his stamp on it. Secret Chambers, Rutland and Crawford, 1st of August. That's when he got it. That to me is just an omission of guilt of what the judge did.
Yeah.
Now Mr Dunn is an order of the court. Right? He's just a court administrator. You've got to strike him off as a defence. He's not. Just noncing me around. He wants me signed off. I now know why. That last phone call that I put up with Lisa is where I'm slagging him off over that off trial.
Right, right.
He's a spineless, court administrating bastard. He didn't appeal Tonya on the fucking prison thing they put on me. All of those restrictions that Aidan McCarthy set, you must take this down, you must take this all back on.
Yeah.
But yeah, this Andreas Iolonis, or whatever his name is, it would be the only gateway that can sort this out, really. Because this is blatant. Why did Edward walk out of his job? Why isn't there as a staff, I've heard, out of her job at the Priority Intervention Team?
Do we know though what she's done? You know, I mean.
Well, I don't know, but that hate one that's on YouTube now, Colin from the Hate Crimes, he's telling me Nerezza don't work there no more.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Edward as well. They're in the wrong. They're the criminals. And I'm going to nail Aidan McCarthy, Sarah Wigley and fucking Tracy Lees for interfering with police evidence. Blatant. Sarah Wigley sent me an email. Did you tell the magistrates that it's on? Did you tell the arresting officers it's on CCTV? Yeah, you fucking damn bet I did. Tell the magistrates? Yeah, I did. And in fact, the CPS said if it is on CCTV, the assault, we should be viewing it before we prosecute an innocent victim. And the magistrate down. Pauline Cutler, totally discredited. Well, Nerezza staff, Wood Green Crown Court. I consolidated all the neighbours. This is a delusion thing. I don't know what the fuck happened. Well, she's admitted it. The judge said, no, you can't do that and you can't use. Aidan McCarthy steps in. I believe everything that happened previously. That's it. He believed everything that Nerezza staff put together. So he's going to jail. And so is that fucking Richard Bell. I'm going to publish every phone call I've had with Richard. I'm going to finish him.
You haven't heard from him at all, have you?
No, I can't even ring him.
Don't even know where he is.
Let's just try it. Let's just fucking try it. 83596120. It's amazing, it's ringing. I don't remember it ringing last time, it just went dead. It'll just do this all day. Every phone call made to him is 3696120, 3596120, and it goes to a mobile phone. How much does that cost me? There must be around 300 phone calls I've made to that bastard.
So, as far as I'm aware,
he'd have answered it by now. If this was an answer machine, it would have gone to voicemail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dead line.
I've seen a lot of people walking around at the business park, and they have these phones that are attached.
Yeah.
They've got a landline.
Yeah.
But they've also got a mobile.
That's it. Yeah.
So do you get charged?
I don't know. I've had a guy look it up. He says no, they pay the bill.
I think
now Richard's telling me your phone bill is going to be colossal, whereas I found out his phone bill's being clocked up.
I thought it was. Well, I'm sort of in between because from what I was told, it would be standard rate, even though it's a mobile their end.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the usual rate.
I don't know.
So.
I really don't know. I've had this woman phoning me up. She's got a team on my YouTube site all the time. And the counter is not going up.
Yeah, you were saying, that's weird though, isn't it?
Yeah. She phoned me again last night. I believe her. She's a violent cow. I suppose she's the thing she told me last night.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, she'd take people on all right. She's hit blokes, smack right in the fucking face. She had 5 blokes on her.
Is she just somebody that's...
I don't know, you might know her, Nina Jordan.
On your case.
Sounds like she's a psycho. Well, she rang me up going, I've got all the phone calls, she's rung me on the landline. Yeah. First call was 5 hours long. Give me about lowdown on Nerezza staff. Yeah. David Brown, Duncan Brown, he used to be in the council, he's at Lewisham Council now, he fucked her. He's another Aidan McCarthy. Yeah.
Funny how these people tend to sort of move on to another.
Well, all right. Where's fucking Bob Huffam gone? Harrow. Where's Nerezza staff gone? Probably Harrow.
I know they've let all the legal stuff out to Harrow.
2 years ago they merged. Yeah, they merged with Harrow Legal Department. Where did they bust me when they hit me with that cannabis plant? They took me to Harrow. when they nicked me up at Barnet Police. But I tried to get Judge Hornby arrested. I called 999 when I was at the court. They turned up. When I got back, see 999, the cops are going, you've got to get this sorted out. Go to a police station, any police station, including the one with Barnet would do. I went from getting Judge Hornby arrested, and I was so annoyed, I walked to Warren Street, which is the Northern Line. Big mistake. I got to Barnet, I thought, fuck it, I'm going to go to Barnet Police Station. Walked in there. They said, oh yeah, all right, Mr. Civil, we'll get this sorted out. Go and wait in that room. Bang, 4 coppers nicked me. And they got coppers from outside of the area to do it. They're even using my advice. All right, because that Saturday when I had the cops come down on my fucking door, I've told them to fuck off. I ain't answering to any police officer acting on Gestapo council orders. Get a police officer from outside the area. I'm only dealing with the Met outside the area. So they got some cunt from South London to come here. They held me in a fucking room up there next to their fucking little foyer, and then some cunt walked in and nicked me from a different area completely.
So what for?
What for? Yes. Claiming that the statement was that I'd up Lisa Mayer's front door, but she'd washed away all the evidence. They didn't believe a word of it. And Nikki Bilkin claims that I've made a statement saying I'm going to slash up her kids. Closer it gets to getting Keno nicked, the more she kicks off, and she used to work at the CPS/IPCC. She had a go at me the other day.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Calling me a fucking cunt out there, fucking having a beer.
Yeah. Like
I have every day this year since he's got Sonny.
Yeah.
I'm using my front fucking business completely, and this psychopathic bitch is having a go at me. Next one comes screaming in, music louder than I've ever heard it. Boom, 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 on the brakes. Steaming in here he came. Over here as well. I was sitting in my garden. He saw me sitting in their garden. What was he going to do? Was he going to come down my fucking garden path, then banging on my door? I should have let that happen. I should have hid in my garden, let him go down the road to my door, fucking jumped him with a sledgehammer. Because that's what I've told the old Bill it is. When this eviction happens, you're going to be meeting Mr. Sledgehammer.
So
I'm waiting for this bitch to ring me from the CPS.
Right.
This one's doing the bus driving shit. I've only just found her phone number last night. She was friendly.
Yeah.
I've got to ring her. She doesn't really want to do this other shit, but I'm telling her, the other shit. I'll either get it done through the the CPS are representing me for the bus driver now. Hang on a minute, I can do a better job than you cunts. All I've got to do is talk to the magistrates. That's it. I went to Hendon Magistrates Court. The cheeky cow. She stuck a notepad under the fucking counter. Go on, write it down, you can go now. I said, no, I'll come back. Da-da-da-da-da.
All right.
Da-da-da-da-da. I've done a load of report on you guys. Springwell.
Right.
Fucking Nanda Grazia walking all over. Right back to there. What's the point in fucking Dave Weaver and you putting all that expert case together and fucking having whitewashed by some nonce working for Barnet Homes?
So you've been here 7 years now, is that right?
Yeah, 7 years this week.
Because it was August you moved in, wasn't it?
Yeah, they gave me the keys, I think it was August the 7th, and the 14th is when I moved in. That's how I remember it. I had the keys for a good few days before I moved in.
Yeah.
See, at the keys, we had no date to get the truck with Notting Hill. So, Pauline, I'm being told, is being bollocked. She's not even the tenant over the road at number 8. So she's getting out of here. I don't know what Tonya's problem is right now. Tonya is not floodlighting me, but the cunt next door is, the new one.
Above Edward?
Yeah, these new guys moved in. They're alright. They've got a normal decorator, secretary life. They drink. Right? Every day they drink. Sometimes this guy's in back from the pub. Right. He's like my granddad. He's fucking walking down the road like this. Like, literally up against the cars, fucking trying to get home.
Right, every day?
In the winter.
Right.
Recently they stopped. I think she's up the duff. So that kind of died down a bit. Point is, since August the 1st, he's leaving his backside light on.
Oh,
and
right.
it's really fucking worse than Tonya. But he's not doing it deliberately.
Yeah, yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah, it sounds like.
And it's not deliberate. Him sitting out having a
Yeah.
fag late at night and forgetting to turn the light off.
Yeah.
But what's the point in fucking switching it on anyway?
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
But without a shield, I said to him yesterday, you know, if I know I'm staying, we've got to put a shield on it. But they agree.
Yeah.
You know, you can't have a light going bang.
Yeah, yeah.
You should be just floodlighting your own fucking garden, you cunt, and
Is it
down.
those big floodlight things? Those things that.
No, not like Eddie. No, Eddie's got a 500 watt.
I know.
2 of them. Right, that's the equivalent of a lighthouse.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Right, he's had all laminate floors put in. He's got a new key worker. That's got to be the most stupid thing on the fucking planet.
I thought he was going to think of.
Well, he was, but I'll tell you, now I know what Eddie's about. I'm having nothing to do. I don't care if he's on the floor bleeding to death. I'm not going to help him. Can't do it. He keeps having keen.
I think he gets put on it.
He's lost it.
He hasn't got the assertiveness to say no. I don't.
Well, I know. Well, he has.
Well.
But what's happened? What's happened? No. What's happened is he's been talking with Pauline. Martin's evicted, so that's all Eddie needs to know.
Yeah, that's what he takes.
He's concerned the council's got me out.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, he doesn't.
That shed that I put down for Eddie, it was 120 quid for the shed from Argos. Pauline's got it now, 20 quid. I started building Eddie a new shed because he needs to get all the shit out of his cupboards and all that bollocks. He needs proper space. So the metal shed was going to be the backup for all the domestic shit he'll never use again. His garden shed, the size of this living room, is for his bike and his fucking trolleys so he don't fall down. Right now, you walk in his garden shed right now, I've only seen it from the side, it's got wardrobes and Christ knows what in there. It's chock-a-block. And Pauline don't think she's done anything wrong.
Is he retired now then?
Yeah.
So he's got plenty of free time, has he?
That's his problem, isn't it? He's got nothing to do. You walk down his garden right now, it's blocked, completely blocked with flower pots and Christ knows what. Whereas I was saying, Eddie, it's a communal path. You've got to keep it out the way. Maybe this is what's pissing the new boys off now. Everyone in this street is closing down. Oh, I've got my life. Oh, it's nothing to do with me. It fucking is everything to do with you, you cunts. Every one of you. I'm taking all the flak because all these cunts are too chicken shit to stand up on their own. Or even with me. And as for this new boy that's moved in, the guy that's got Sydney's flat, fucking hell.
Oh, is this the...
Do you know the TV series, The Wire? It's just like that. It's just like that out there.
This has changed, isn't it?
Right up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. There is no way that Lisa is going to tolerate the behaviour that's going on in this street. No way.
How's she going to...
Yeah. This guy hardly plays any music, but when he does, he's, you know, when he's hoovering, boom, 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 you can hear it over at the park. Yeah, there's no way.
So she's not back at her place?
She's not living here now. She's only here over a year. And I think this is really what that councillor is going. That was one of the crunchers. There's a council house over there. Yeah. It's got 6 cats in it. Yeah. That's it.
So who the hell's paying for that?
You lot are. Housing benefit.
Yeah. But how come officially you can't have 2 places on housing benefit? I mean,
she hasn't. Well, the court order where I've got to pay her 10 grand and all that bollocks. Yeah. It says I'm not to go near the Broadfields estate, within 200 yards of the Broadfields estate. Yeah. I've never heard of it. That must be where she's living.
Yeah, must be.
Now, my mates looked up Broadfields. Bang, 5 BNP members are living on that.
I've got a feeling that's where Eddie used to live.
Could well be, I don't know.
Before he moved.
I've never heard of the place, I've got no idea where it is.
It's a big...
If I go and see Springwell, and it's within 200 yards, that's it. Lisa sees me walking down the Edgware Road on my way to you, bam! She's like. But I'll tell you one thing, right? The 999 have told me the next, because I bitched about the old build down here, and then I was arrested about 10 days later. You cleared up the lot. Well, when they were bitching over there, I needed to go out shopping. So I phoned 999. They said, no, you're not going to get arrested. But the next time she calls the old bill, go out there and get them nicked. That's a lot. But since then, she hasn't stayed here at all.
No.
She doesn't have to do anything now that she's got her £10,000. She just lets all the other neighbours do it. And it's Keno is the most fucking aggravating. Keno's out of here now. Apparently, he's got his own house. How does a guy with no employment other than growing cannabis farms get his own house? Whose wife used to work in the CPS and IPCC. Payoff, innit?
Because they were they actually buying that place? Were they?
Keno, no, it's rented. It's that one up there. Yeah. Number 9, straight opposite, up there with the sunroof in the loft.
What was? So that is rented privately or from the council?
It's privately. When I moved in here, there was a skip on there. For 3 years, no one was living there. It was that skip that was in all the scrap metal men.
Right,
And then Raj got a skip, and then Tonya got a skip, and then Raj got another one. This house over the back, it's nothing to do with it, but Baring Road, there's a house over there. For 3 years solidly, there's been constant building work. Sawing up stone. It's as if they're building extensions on the back, knocking them down again and rebuilding it every year. It's like a training ground. There's something going on with that fucking house at Baring Road. Some foreign shits have bought it. But all they've ever done is build, knock down, build, knock down. All over this weekend it's sawing up planks of wood, whatever the fuck it is that's going on. This place is nothing more than a fucking building site.
It has changed, isn't it, since you first moved? I mean,
I was friendly with everybody.
People, I know.
Yeah?
I know. That's the thing. That's the amazing thing. That
it's Pauline, peeping Tom. It takes years. This is what I mean about collusion. You look up the Harassment Act, collusion and coercion. There's no time limit on it because they know it takes years to sort it out. And collusion and coercion is in the fraud and all that deception laws. It don't have any time limit. So I'm going to now, Ada McCarthy, take my word for it.
So if I was to put, I mean, I guess you'd put this to that Ionides.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I got his card. I couldn't tell if it was an L or an I.
Yeah,
it's an I.
Sure.
Oh, come out, you piece of shit. He seems all, but yeah, it's an I, that big capital thing. He's the same breed species as Saddam Hussein.
Right.
That rectangular head. Yeah. Don't forget, 1 in 200 Muslims are direct descendants from one man.
Yeah. Shall I take his email? Because what I don't want to do is to get indirectly through him from Barnet Council.
All it is Tracy Lee's labelled me and now in their tracks right up to the chief exec. You know, I found a phone call with Lisa